to like a full blown party. I was like, it's Sunday at 6 p.m. I have to go home. There's no way that I can be at a brunch on a Sunday, like at a club party in the daytime. No way. But it was very nice. Lots of people there. It was like a Thanksgiving brunch, you know. People were there on a Sunday. It was pretty nice. I haven't been out in a while, so I tried to have girls' night once in a while. So today, pretty much, it was a brunch date with my friends that are my girlfriends. It was really nice. It was R&B music back in the day music. It was pretty good. If you guys do have time to go to brunch, do so, you know? Now, I don't know if you guys are like me, like when you're dressed up and you go out, like when you come home, you don't want to change your clothes. That's how I am. Like I still want to feel in the moment. So, guys, you guys ever seen the meme like when you go out, when you go out with a bunch of people and people order expensive stuff. Like, say you order one drink and others order expensive stuff, and then it's like they want you to split the bill. They want you to split the bill so that you can pay like by fours. But then if you only order something that's only $14 and their bill is like $60, so now you're covering for their bill and your $14 bill. Do you guys think that's fair? No, that happened today when I went to brunch. My friend ordered a $14 drink. Then she bought friends that were not her friends to the brunch date. I guess her friend bought a friend. So they ordered some expensive meals and they wanted my friend to pay for $50 for a $14 drink. I thought it was hilarious. If you can't afford to pay for expensive things at a restaurant, don't go. I don't think it's fair to have your friends split your bill. It's not fair to have a friend split your bill when you go out on a brunch date because you're going on a brunch date thinking, oh, we're just going to have fun, but then you see someone ordering like a salmon meal and you just have a drink and now you have to split the bill to pay for the salmon meal because that the company is stating, oh, they cannot split the bill up front. So they split it when you get the bill, the receipt. Okay, so my friend was very upset. So it doesn't look right to argue about a bill, a food bill when you're at a it's not a fancy restaurant, it was a brunch, but you're dressed up and then you're arguing, oh, I'm not going to pay the $50 because I only bought a $14 drink. But that shouldn't be discussed amongst the waitress. That should be discussed amongst your friends, and you cannot blame the waitress if the waitress is saying up front she cannot split the bill. She cannot take each person's bill. So that was what happened earlier. And I'm wondering if you guys have ever been in that situation where you went out with a group and they want you to split a bill when you only order one thing. Now, my bill was not that much. My bill was about, let's see, my bill was $37. So with the taxes and tip, I would say my bill would have been about 45 bucks because I didn't order anything. I ordered one meal and one drink because when I go out, I can't drink that much. I could only drink one drink because if I drink a lot, then I cannot function. I wouldn't be able to drive home if I had more than two drinks. So I normally have one drink and then as the night go on or the day, I just drink water to balance everything so that I could just get every liquor out of my system or, feel better. But I think it's so unfair that people invite people to a dinner and then they want someone to split their dinner, and I've noticed that a lot with these people. It's like my friends are not like that. If we go out, they're fair. They don't order a $60 bill and expect someone who order one drink to pay for their meal as well. You know, we're all adults and then we're in a recession. You should not go out and expect someone to pay for your bill. You know, it's just not right. It's not fair to others to do that. So I just got in from, it was a R&B brunch date. It was really nice, guys. I guess I don't go out much, but it's like last year I barely went out, but it's this year it feels like I'm going out more often. Um, I went out pretty much for a brunch. I went out for a brunch. It was like a nice brunch date. Um, it was a nice brunch. We went out, we partied, you know. I normally don't go out on a Sunday unless it's like a brunch. I go out for like 1.5 hours. But to party, it's the winter where we're from. It's very cold. So I don't really go out to party because I like to be home to, being the warmth, being heat and stuff like that. But overall, the brunch was I don't know how people are party animals, like they party a lot, but I can't. Even a brunch date like exhausts me. I can't do it, on a work night. Now, I know the holidays are coming up. Do you guys have time off for the holidays or how is your holiday going, you know? Do you guys have off? You know what, today, guys, make sure you drink your water because today I monitor my water intake and I went out. I had food, I had drink, and I had water too. But I had a few drinks of water. Have you guys been to a party with just the 90s music? It was authentic 90s music playing. So guys, are you ready for the holidays? I'm just coming from a brunch, like a brunch party. Do you have your Christmas trees up? So, guys, I just came from brunch, so I just wanted to tell you guys about a story that what happened to me at brunch today. So, we went with five people. People ordered food. One left the table because they didn't want to pay. And so the waitress split it between four people. And four people had to pay they had to split the bill, but one person in the group only ordered one item. So it wasn't fair for her to pay um, for maybe three other people's meal. It was only fair for her to pay for her meal. Um, Sorry, guys, I'm yawning. Where are my followers? I'm yawning. I'm so sorry. Do I snore when I'm sleeping? No, I don't. Do you? Do you snore when you're sleeping? Do you snore when you're sleeping? Do you snore when you're sleeping? What type of question is that? Do I snore when I'm sleeping? I think everybody snores when they're sleeping. Thank you so much, Kimberly. I thank you. I try my best. It's just plain. It's plain makeup. I wish I could do the wing around the eye and then also the lashes. But it's hard for me. Normally, if I want that done, I go to an artist, but the artists they charge so much for makeup that you put it on and then you take it right off. They charge like $90, and that's just too much if you're just going to brunch. Maybe a special occasion, but not for just brunch, you know? But thank you. I appreciate it. I tried my best. But so yes, guys, I went to brunch with my friend. It was a nice brunch. It was a R&B kickback. So it was mainly R&B music that you heard from the 90s and the 2000s, some from current time. But, I love R&B, and it's just you can just sit there and listen to R&B music all day. You don't have to do anything. And at the end of the party they added reggae because I live in an area where there's a lot of Caribbean. So of course they had to add reggae to the mix. They added Jamaican and reggae music. But the brunch was fun. I don't go out a lot. I go out maybe a few times a year. If I'm on vacation, I do go out, but in town, I don't go out in the wintertime at all. The wintertime is pretty much hibernation, staying home, family time, taking care of kids. But in the summer, I go out much. And I had to really pull myself up to go out today because you had to pay in advance to go out. Thank you so much. This is a Chanel lipstick. It's red by Chanel. I had it for about maybe a couple years now. I got it for a gift, so it's like bright red. I don't know the exact brand. I think I have it here. Let me see. I don't have it right next to me, but it's a Chanel. It is very, very pretty. Let me see if I can find a brand for you, and then I'll let you know okay, it's Chanel. Chanel, and it's Rouge Allure. Rouge Allure. and it's Velvet Extreme. Velvet Extreme. It's a really nice color. Normally, I just line my lip with a brown eyeliner and then I put the red lipstick on. And it will last. You don't really have to apply it a lot. It does last, but it's a really nice lipstick. This is like my to go to red lipstick because I used to hate red lipstick, but now when I'm going out, I do red lipstick because I think it elevates my lip a little bit. If I add nude, it's probably like daytime going out. But when I'm going to like a brunch or on a date, I do red lipstick. I had a coworker, she would wear bright lipstick, wear friends every day to work. And I'm like, oh, it's bold because red lipstick is very bold. And that's how I started wearing. She got me into the red lipstick. But yeah, if you buy it, it's good. It's probably on sale now due to the holidays, but it's a really, really good lipstick. Chanel. And I normally wear the same brand makeup. I don't switch makeup a lot. Because I have sensitive skin, so with makeup I don't use too much. I just use the foundation, concealer, and then blush is very light. I don't like when I go to like the makeup artists because they don't let me look like myself. They're so good. And when I do makeup, I tell them I just prefer subtle makeup. I don't like extreme makeup. I want them to do makeup where I look like myself and not like anyone else because they can make you look like a drag queen with the makeup. They're doing it well, but you can look like a drag because they just do so much. Thank you so much, Sophia. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, People always say I talk a little bit slower, but I guess I don't know. Some people talk how they talk, but today we just went to brunch. We had fun. And I did this makeup look just took me about, I would say 30 minutes. I don't do extreme makeup. But going out like really exhausts me because I don't know how people go out, or how you see celebrities always constantly go out. How do they survive? Maybe B12 or something? I don't know. I drink water and take my vitamin, but it was so fun though. It's like when you go out, you feel like you don't want to leave. But it was so hot. I just felt a bit dehydrated, so I left. I left early. The party ended at 8 p.m., but I was out of there at 6:30 p.m. Hi, Jets. How are you? So, guys, are you ready for the holiday? You're welcome, Sophia. Please don't forget to subscribe so that when I'm on live sometimes, you can hear me talk and let me know if you buy the lipstick. It's a very nice lipstick. Hi, Jets. Have a good night, Sophia. Thank you for watching. Now, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, guys, are you celebrating Thanksgiving? Do you normally go to your family's home or do you stay home? Do people come to your home? So now, guys, how are you enjoying your Sunday? So I went to a Thanksgiving brunch today. I ended up wearing red, but I wanted to do like Thanksgiving, the brown Thanksgiving dress. So, did you guys put your Christmas trees up yet? I can't believe Black Friday and Thanksgiving is coming up. It's like, guys, I'm just so confused about why the year is going by so fast. Like, seriously, I don't understand how the year has flown by. Well, we are not done yet with the year, but it's almost the end of the year. I'm just so confused as to how it went by so fast. It's like it flashed between my eyes. So today I went to a Thanksgiving brunch, as I keep saying. Um, and I just can't believe we're getting to Thanksgiving. I can't believe that it's Thanksgiving. And I just want to say, just appreciate everyone in your life. If you have family, friends, people who are alive and just going through each year with you, appreciate them, love them, and try to spend time with them because the year is flying by so fast. It's just crazy. I don't remember January 1st of 2025. I would have to go back through my pictures and videos, but it's just crazy. So much has happened in 2025 and it's like we do live in the moment, but when you sit back and think, so much has gone by. So much has happened in the US, in the world, and a lot of people have gone through it in 2025, but you know what? You're surviving. You're here, and I hope 2026 is going to be a good year for you. I went out on a brunch today and I don't know. I haven't gotten a violation in so long, and today I got a parking violation. It was very sad because normally I don't get those. I'm very perfect with, following the rules and doing stuff. So I don't know. Sometimes, things happen, but it's okay. I normally pay them, but I don't like that it's around the holidays and I have to pay a violation ticket. It's crazy. But guys, today is such like a day that was not planned. I just normally on Sundays I try to get up. I try to do my housework. If my kids have sports, I go to a sports game or I wanted to go to church, but I didn't go to church. I went to brunch today. We went to brunch and I had so much fun because it was a R&B party. Normally, you don't go to a party where they're just playing R&B music, but if you're into R&B, they don't make the same authentic R&B like they did back in the 90s or the 2000s, but the party was really nice because it was grown people, people dressed very nice. They just wanted to hear music and have fun. I wish I could put a clip on YouTube to show you guys how fun the party was. It was really nice, when you're grown, because as you guys know, I'm in my 40s. I don't go out much, but I went to brunch and the brunch turned into like a party. But I just stayed for a couple hours. I got there at 4 and I left around 6:20 because you know, I'm older now, so I don't really have to stay in places that I don't have to stay in places where, hi Sophia, welcome back. I don't really stay at parties for too long. It was a brunch and it turned into a party. Like they moved the tables and everything, and people were having a grand old time. So I think if they ever have another R&B party, I will definitely go because R&B music is very clean, it's fun, and it's not like a lot of ratchet. It's just fun music, clean music. You can dance to it, you can sing, you can have fun. It was a great party. I do have to put a comments on the promoters page because I haven't been to a good party like that in a very, very long time where you sit and you eat, they're playing music, it's grown people and it's just fun. Parties in these times, it's like people they want to do something violent like, interrupt the party with a gun or something, but it's good when people can go out and it's like safe. You go out, you come back home safe, and nothing happened to you. So, guys, be careful. Like, Thanksgiving is coming up. I know have fun and be safe with your families. And I hope that you guys enjoy your meal. If you're hosting, I hope it's not too stressful for you and you just enjoy the moment with your family. And yes, I'm excited because I'm hosting. Not excited to host because it will be a bit stressful, but families coming to my place, so I will get to host, set up the table, and do all that. Have my mom, dad, my sisters over, my nieces and nephews. So it will be fun. I'm excited to eat. I'm excited to have family together because, I live in the US. Sophia, I don't know where you live, but I live in the US. And, people just work in the US. They barely have time for each other. So I'm so happy that with Thanksgiving, we'll have time to spend time with each other and, enjoy a day. The kids, they don't see each other as well that much because they have school. So, and on the weekends, if you have activities with your kids, then the kids aren't seeing each other like they're supposed to, like in the summer. In the winter, I don't know where you live, Sophia, but I live in the Northeast, so it's cold here now. So in the winter, they don't see much of each other unless it's like a birthday party or a holiday. They don't see their cousins much. So Thanksgiving, I'm excited for because family will be getting together, and I feel I'm very family oriented, and I feel like families should stay connected. When I was younger, I was raised with my cousins as siblings. We had like a big two family home. I was with my family, and then my cousins were there, my uncle with his wife and kids. And then my other cousins, it actually was a three family. So we all grew up in the same place, in the same neighborhoods. And it's kind of the same for my kids because their cousins are not far, but they just don't see them as often due to different schools or activities. Oh, Virginia is not that far. I've been to Virginia Beach. I love Virginia Beach. I love Virginia Beach. The sand is so clean. I think next summer I'll go to Virginia Beach because it's not far away. I think I'm 7 hours away from Virginia Beach. Um, and I like Busch Gardens. I've been there way, way. I think I was very young, maybe in my 20s, a long time ago, but it was really nice to be there. So, are you excited for Thanksgiving, Sophie? Are you hosting? How old are you? Um, I'm excited. I love the holidays, guys. King's Dominion. I went to Busch Garden. I don't think I went, and I can't remember because I was 27 years old. I know I look young, but I'm not that young. It was a long time ago, over like 15 years ago. So I definitely have to come back. The thing about the US is like every state is so big. It's so much to do when you visit, and it's like you have to visit each state more than one time. And I've only been to Virginia Beach one time, but this summer I think I will take a road trip. Oh, you're 37? See, you're not far from me. I'm 43. I know we're like is that the same age group? Kind of the same age group. But my mom normally cooks, but so it will be like a potluck style. So I did tell them because I don't like to cook so much meals at once. It will stress me out. So we're each making two dishes, and then I'll set up and do the drinks and everything, and then I'll have the house to host. So we rotate every year where we're hosting. So this year it's at my house, but we don't normally do potluck. My mom is the main cooker. She can really cook. But I told her not to cook that much. Like, don't stress herself out. Um, and just we'll cook. So I have three brothers and two sisters. It's six of us, and only the girls will be available. The boys will not be in town to come to Thanksgiving. So it's just my mom, my dad, my three sisters, my husband, and my sister's husband, and then all the kids. So we'll still have fun, but we'll miss our brothers. You know, they're both out of state. Both of my brothers are out of state, and one is young. He's not doing well, so he will not be able to attend. But your mom is hosting. That's good. You know, it's most moms do host, and I hope when I'm older that I can host. I have three boys, so once they have their families, I hope I can host Thanksgiving for them when I'm older. I'm already older, but you know, when they start having their families. Because I love family, guys. I'm a family person. I just wish that my cousins, I have a huge family, you know, because my mom's grandmother had 11 kids, and my father's grandmother, one of them had 13 and 11. So I have a lot of cousins, a lot of aunts and uncles that are still living. So I wish one day that we could do like a big haul and everybody, the entire family, my cousins, my aunts, uncle, just celebrate dinner. I think mostly when we celebrate in that fashion, it's when there's like a funeral or something, a wedding, but we should try to do it more often, not just when it's the holidays, maybe once or twice a year. We're trying to do a family reunion, and I'm hoping that will happen, that we do a family reunion on my mom's side. My dad's side, I don't know if they'll do a family reunion. So yeah, I'm hoping they do like a reunion. Yeah, it sounds fun. I think all families should do that. They should try to get together and get to know their family members. A lot of people stray away from family, which is very crazy to me, but um I guess some families are very toxic, you know? One second. Okay, guys. So it was nice talking to you guys. Thank for talking to me today, Sophia. I really appreciate it. Um, I will try to come on tomorrow, but I do appreciate you guys coming on and talking to me. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming on today. But um, I talked a lot about Thanksgiving. Today was an unplanned live, not really planned so much, but I just wanted you guys to know I went to brunch today. Now, this drink I'll be making for Thanksgiving. I love things like this, how they have beautiful drinks and, things that are like fun or festive. Look at that. That is so pretty. I feel like people are so creative, but you have YouTube, you have TikTok, you have Instagram, and all those other apps that will help you to do things like this, come to life with this like Thanksgiving drink. So for Thanksgiving, I'll attempt these type of drinks, just to bring some colors and then um just to bring life. But guys, thank you for coming on to my live. It was short, but hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to talk to you guys. It's a short week. I know a lot of people have off work. A lot of people are going to be celebrating their families. Well, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll get to speak to you guys prior to the holiday. Have a wonderful night and talk to you soon.